Hey friends, today I'm going to summarize the Paulo Coelho's book The Alchemist, which is the best-selling book in history. The book tells no matter what, always follow your dream. So let's begin. There was one boy whose name was Santiago who lives in the city of Andalusia in Spain, who loves freedom. When he was a child, his parents wanted him to become a priest, but Santiago did not want to become a priest because he wanted to travel and know the whole world. Once he had gathered the courage and tells his father that he did not want to become a priest. His father told him, if you really want to see the world, then there is nothing better than a shepherd. So do you want to be a shepherd? Santiago answered, if I get to travel by becoming a shepherd, then I will be happy to be a shepherd. After seeing such a strong desire of his son, he let his son do what he loved. Now Santiago was very happy to be a shepherd because he get to travel with his ships many places. Once Santiago was travel on the way of Tarifa to meet a merchant daughter who he admired. It becomes dark before he reaches the Tarifa, so he decided to spend his night at there. There he saw one church, so he keeps all his ships in that empty church and he himself sleep under a sycamore tree. While sleeping at that night, he has a dream that one little boy come into his dream and hold his hand and take him to the pyramid where the boy tells him, here is your treasure. But the moment when he tells about the exact location, he wakes up. Now Santiago becomes very confused because he had this dream several times before. So he decided to ask someone about the meaning of his dream. So very next day he went to a woman who interprets dream. He told all his dream to that gypsy woman. After that she tell him, I will tell you the meaning of your dream, but in return you have to give 1/10 of your treasure to me. Now Santiago first thing and he decided to agree with that woman and told her, okay, I will give you 1/10 of my treasure when I find it. Then the woman told him that he will find his treasure under the Egyptian pyramid. After meeting with that woman, Santiago becomes very sad because she told him to find his treasure he has to go to Egypt. But the Egypt pyramid was far from there. Neither that he has the money nor the courage to live his separate life and pursue his dream. While thinking all this, there one old man come and told him that he can help him to pursue his dream. He told him how the people are the creator and spoiler of their destiny by themselves, and tells him about the biggest lie in this world. Now Santiago asks interestingly, what is the biggest lie in this world? Then the old man answered, it is that a certain point in our life we lose of what happening to us, and our life become controlled by faith. To being rely on destiny is the biggest lie in this world. After some conversation with him, he told him to realize our dream is the most important thing in our life, for which we born. It's our mission on earth to realize our dream and pursue that dream. Whoever you are, whatever your dream is, if you really want something from your heart, then the whole universe conspired in helping you to achieve your dream. When you are going to achieve your dream, many obstacles comes into your journey to make you more stronger to achieve your dream. But at that time, you don't have to give up. Instead of giving up, you have to take continuously action. If you do that, you will definitely achieve your dream. After hearing the old man's word, he convinced with that old man and made up his mind to go to Egypt to pursue his dream. Now Santiago sold all his ships and took the money and traveled on a ship that was on the way of Africa. When Santiago arrives Tangier city of Morocco, a thief steals all his money. Now Santiago was very sad because now he was completely alone. He unable to speak a single word of Arabic. Neither he has his ships nor the money to go to the pyramid. But after some time he remembered old man's word. Or without having anything, he again decided to move forward in his mission. Now Santiago started doing job at a crystal shop. While doing work at there, he gave new business idea to merchant, from which they had a good sales. Now Santiago made a good money, and that merchant was also become a rich. After 11 months of working, Santiago earned enough money to buy a new ship and return home back. But instead he decided to take risks to pursue his dream. After that, Santiago joined one caravan traveling to Egypt. There he met with an Englishman who was looking for alchemist. He told him alchemist is someone who can turn lead into gold. When they finally arrives at the Alfayum oasis, home of alchemist, there Santiago met a one girl whose name was Fatima, with whom he instantly fell in love. Now Santiago goes to meet her every day on the side of the wall. On the other hand, the Englishman reaches the alchemist place. The alchemist asks the Englishman, "You are searching for me for many years to learn from me, but have you ever tried to turn lead into gold?" The Englishman answered, "No." Then the alchemist says, "Go and try yourself to turn lead into gold." After that, the Englishman come back and started his work. On the other hand, Santiago decided to staying at Oasis with Fatima and not to pursue his dream. But the alchemist and Fatima convinced him to pursue his dream, and Fatima told him that she will wait for him. After that, once again Santiago started his journey. While in his further journey, Santiago faced many challenges. But in his journey, Santiago learned lots of things from old man, alchemist, Englishman, merchant, desert, and from many things. While facing many challenges in his journey, he finally reached Egyptian pyramid, which he saw in his dream. Now Santiago was very happy because he finally reached Egyptian pyramid. After that, he started digging off on the place he had dreamed of. But at the time, the thieves come and grab him and beat him continuously. When he speaks to them about his dream, one of the thieves come and laugh at him and says, I had the exact same dream, except in my dream the treasure buried in an abandoned church in Spain, where a sycamore tree grew. But I'm not the foolish person like you who go far there to pursue my dream. After that, they leave Santiago and return from there. But Santiago was very happy because he finally understand where is his treasure. The treasure was in Spain under sycamore tree, which he had his original dream. After that, Santiago returned to Spain and he find his treasure. Now he gave 1/10 of his treasure to that woman whom he promised, and he returned back to Alfayum and he happily lived with Fatima. Here's the story, and one of the best lessons we get to learn from this book are: lesson number 1, always listen to your heart. The lesson being not to worry about what other things of your dream, whether it looks big or small for them. We always have to do that things what we really like to do from our heart, not what other told us to do. Just like Santiago, instead of becoming priest, he chose to be a shepherd because he listened to his heart. So always listen to your heart. Listen to me. Don't afraid to be fail. Without failure, nothing can achieve in this world. Some of the greatest invention happen after hundreds of failure. If they say that I will not do this a second time, I will fail again, while we never get to see big invention today. Because of your failure and continuously taking action, we are able to use everything what we have today. Only one thing that keep you away from achieving your goal is the fear of failure. So conquer the fear and achieve what you want. Just like we never give a birth a baby in 1 month, like that we never get success in one day. It always takes time. Love. True love is not that which hold you back, but that which always support you. Just like Fatima, instead of hold back Santiago, she support him to pursue his dream. Lesson 4. Real treasure. The real treasure was not the treasure Santiago found buried in the church. Rather, the real treasure were the lesson he learned, the personal growth he made, experience he had in the search of his personal legend. If he found his treasure easily, he never learned lots of things. because only knowledge and experience always with you in your life. If you don't fail, how can you learn? And if you don't learn, how can you grow? So this is the end of my video. I hope you find any useful information in my video. So thanks for watching. So see you in the next video.